Most people in the world do not have the ability to invest in stock markets. Most people in the world live in impoverished places that are increasingly environmentally degraded. Stock markets suck up the world's wealth. Financial markets, not the environment, are where wealth falsely resides. Nothing could be more misguided. Stock markets are the illusion of wealth that benefit a few and exclude the many. Real wealth resides in healthy oceans, healthy lands, and in a healthy environment. Stock markets have risen exponentially while the health of the environment has fallen dramatically. Coral reefs are disappearing, so are rainforests, biodiversity, and the fate of millions of species. The world is an increasingly contaminated, dangerous place filled with plastic and man-made carcinogens of all sorts. Nuclear weapons are proliferating. Religious and political fanaticism that embraces violence and hate keeps growing like cancer. More weapons, more contamination, more environmental degradation, while the out-of-touch with reality stock markets keep climbing higher. Pensions, retirement accounts, government entities of all sorts, and more rely upon a rising stock market. The world economy is tied to its fate. The stock market, not the environment, is the wrongful measure of health and wealth. There are still a few places in the world that there are still a few people in the world that live in faraway places that have nothing to do with financial markets. They live off the land, and the land takes care of them. If the stock market rises or crashes, it does not affect them. For most of the rest of the world, the stock markets are the only game in town. Though this will unfold one day into tragedy. We must be like sheep, supposedly, and buy into the casino-like reality that shapes our lives, economies, and politics. Maybe the Federal Reserve will make interest rates go negative so more money will pour into the stock markets. For young people especially that are not gamblers and have time on their hands, investing in an inexpensive broad-based fund is probably the best choice, and putting their energy into other things far more meaningful. Their financial health may be bound to the fate of the stock market, but somewhere, hopefully inside, they will recognize that real wealth exists elsewhere. They should fight for a healthy environment.